Son, you're breaking your mother's heart with a face like that. What's got you so upset?
Well, it's my turn to go to Rowan next year, but I don't know what to major in.
Don't worry. We can help you with that.
We? Millie? Dad, were you guys listening the whole time?
No.
Why
would you think that?
We were totally just like on our way
Just
here.
chilling.
And we are just gonna walk in anyway. But we heard your problems and we think we could help you. like,
Absolutely.
with your major.
Yeah, we could definitely help you, sport. I mean, we're the Rowan experts. You know us. I mean, the real question is, who are you?
Huh? I'm Wyatt, like your son.
Who are you? The mascot? It's the name of the
The
mascot.
name of the mascot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
You have so
we
much to
we
learn.
have a lot to teach you.
Okay.
But you know, let's start easy. We got to figure out what you're interested in, so you know what to pursue. Like at Rowan, we need to know your career.
Hey, fam. Just got back from some grocery shopping.
Oh,
Okay.
what'd you get?
You know, when I went to Rowan back in the day, I studied science and mathematics. I actually got my bachelor's degree in biochemistry. How about we do a fun little experiment?
Wait. Yeah, that actually sounds like a lot of fun.
Some mother-son bonding.
Yeah.
Can leave.
We could totally help.
No, we can totally help you.
I have the perfect idea. You can help clean this up. Go on. Get rid of the tablecloth, the centerpiece, owl.
Sure, yeah.
Great help.
Yeah, sure, Mom.
I'll
Oh,
get
you're-
the tablecloth, honey.
You're
Okay.
so good to me, baby. You're so good.
Yes, darling.
Okay. So, first things first, a good scientist is always prepared. Wear the gloves.
Okay.
And now, let's get to business. So first I picked up a potato.
Hey, wait, that's one of.
I went grocery shopping.
Oh,
Can you say potato?
Potato.
Very good, very good. Now we have an iPhone charger.
hey, that's my charger. Would you?
I went grocery
That's
shopping.
no, that's my charger.
not
Can you
mine.
say iPhone charger?
iPhone charger.
Very good. You're doing great. Lastly, and the most important, a still beating heart.
What the heck?
Mom!
What?
Where'd you get that?
The grocery store.
How do you get that at a grocery store?
They know me very well over there. Come on.
Oh.
Now, you're gonna take the potato and you're gonna plug it into the still beating heart.
I don't like this.
Very good. You're doing great.
This is really strange.
And now, we just wait for the magic.
Is something supposed to happen?
Maybe I just have to give it a little more pizzazz. Maybe if I flick it?
Oh.
I think we're getting something.
God.
I think we're.
Oh my.
It bit me!
Oh my God.
Dear God, what have we created, son? Oh my God!
Oh my.
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Oh my goodness!
It's alive.
It
Mom, what
smells
is that?
awful.
Well, that was really cool. I'm gonna look up a video on the College of Science and Mathematics and see if there's any videos on the program or, the classes.
Yeah. That sounds really splendid. I'm gonna clear this stuff out of here because I think it's kind of a hazard. But yeah, I'll take this to my room and I'll go grab a couple stuff, because I'm going to my room, obviously. My stuff is
Right.
in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom. Goodness.
But that was. Oh look, here I found a video.
Are you interested in the beauty of nature? Perhaps enamored by your local flora and fauna? Or are you just looking for an easy way to make friends on campus? Then the Geo Club is for you.
So Geo Club is a lot of outdoorsy stuff, and through our general meetings, we also like to do a little bit of education. A lot of our professors like to get involved with Geo Clubs, so sometimes I'll ask a professor to come in and teach a lesson, or we'll have another professor come in and explain their work to Geo Club, and it helps Geo Club kind of learn about the professional side that they can get involved with nature.
So my time at Geo Club ties back into my academic side of school when it comes into planning a lot. Oftentimes you're visiting parts of New Jersey that are often overlooked, or sometimes we go to Pennsylvania. For instance, the Pine Barrens is a really cool planning area that we get to explore a lot. So in my experience, just being able to transit and travel out to these places and kind of just like absorb like the transportation infrastructure. Like when I was in Pennsylvania, I was really picking apart like the Pennsylvania Schuylkill Expressway or whatever it's called. So for me, driving and going to different places and traveling really ties into the planning side because I'm always kind of looking and absorbing and thinking with a planner's lens.
If our wonderful VP and secretary haven't managed to convince you to join the Geo Club just yet, maybe some words from the man who started it all, Professor Fetterman, will.
Yeah, so I have a long history of involvement with the Geo Club. I was given the assignment of trying to revive what was then called the Geography Club, not the Geo Club, the Geography Club, back in 2013, yes. When I was a 3/4 time faculty. So this was my service assignment at the time. And there were, at that point in time, the club had one member. So we've worked hard over the years to build that. In 2017, the club was chartered for the first time in a very long time through SGA. And the student president of the club at that time, her name is Francesca Mundrick, and she's actually now a 3/4 time faculty in this department. She and I decided to change the name of the club at that point from the Geography Club to the Geo Club because we didn't want it to just be the club of the Geography department. Back then it was just called the Geography. We wanted it to be the club of the whole new school of Earth and Environment.
Geo Club has two aspects. We have our trip aspects, so typically every other weekend, we will take the group out on an organized carpool and we will go out hiking. So these can be places along the Delaware Water Gap or in the Pine Barrens or anywhere else we can think of. And we'll take the club out on a cool trip. And on these trips, it depends on who comes on the trip, but we'll have people who are really into rocks or people who are into trees like me or people who are into birds. So along the hike, you might learn things about what we're seeing, what we're hearing, things that we're looking at, and learn a little bit more information from somebody who's a little more educated than you.
Well, have we convinced you yet? If you're interested in learning more, like other Geo Club events, including the famous Crystal Sale and holiday gatherings like the ooky spooky Halloween hike, then we have group meetings every Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Discovery Hall, and we're always looking for new friends to join. You can find us on our Instagram at Geo Club Rowan, on the Campus Club's website, or you can join our Discord. We look forward to experiencing the beauty of our planet together soon. Don't hesitate. Join the Geo Club now.
Wow.
It's a winner to me.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Hey guys! Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Honey, are you okay? You dropped your books.
You dropped
Yeah, it's great.
you
It's great. I was
Clumsy,
gonna tell
just
you.
like your dad.
I was gonna tell you that
What were you gonna tell us?
Rowan. I'm currently in Rowan. These guys are vintage. They don't know what they're talking about. I can totally tell you so much more than
Listen.
they could ever.
Listen, don't listen to Millie, okay? We may be old, but Henry Rowan was my best friend.
Oh. All right. So what is your major?
Glad you've asked. Well, I'm a writing arts major, so I'm in the College of Communications and Creative Arts. Or are they changing that? I think they're changing it. But I can let you know, like, if you're interested in writing, I could show you like what it's all about. It's totally my thing.
Writing?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Oh wow, that was.
Well, I have gotten really good.
Do you write with Dr. Seuss?
No. I have written with the esteemed Edgar Allan Poe. Do you know who Edgar Allan Poe is?
Of course I know who Edgar Allan Poe is.
Okay, well, we just collaborated on this book, and I have to say, it might be the greatest thing he or I will ever make and have ever made.
Millie, that doesn't make any sense. Didn't he die in the 1800s?
I don't know what you're talking about. Ready for this? Prepare for your mind to be blown.
Okay.
This is soliloquy number 4.
Okay.
1 prof, 2 prof, brown prof, gold prof, only prof. And then we have soliloquy number 5.
So this is brilliant, but like we could move on, so, like something else.
Do you not like my book?
No, I love it, actually. I loved it, actually. It's really great. Is this like you're working on this current? You're working on it?
So good. You're so talented. Okay, she's gone now. That was awful.
Brown prof, gold prof, like what?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna look up a video on the writing arts program, see if I can actually find out anything about the actual classes.
I thought we were doing science.
Yeah, let's look at this.
My name is Professor Sherry Thompson. Primarily here at Rowan, I teach script writing. I've also taught episodic writing before, and I usually do a theory class. I do right now I'm doing African American film history, and in the fall I'll do film theory and analysis.
Kenny Smith, I'm an assistant teaching professor in the Edelman College in Comm Studies at Rowan University.
I believe writing courses are very important regardless of major, because writing allows you to really clarify your thoughts. And I think that clarify your thoughts, organize your thoughts, and I feel that if you are a good writer, you're able to defend yourself, defend your thoughts better. And so all students can benefit from a good writing course for sure.
It's an important part of our communication. We speak to one another all the time. We share messages of a variety of different styles, and one of them, most importantly perhaps, and not going away anytime soon, is the written word. To be able to express oneself clearly and powerfully is very important, and writing classes are a wonderful opportunity to flex those muscles and develop those skills.
Students who think they're bad at writing, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, that practice makes perfect, and that is very much true in screenwriting, in any writing. The first draft is usually not good at all, and as you go back and you continue writing, it just gets better. So it's really just a matter of being patient and being persistent and going back. Eventually, it turns into something quite beautiful, so you have to keep at it.
It's a practical thing. Your brain is like a muscle that you would go to the gym to work out. It's just like going to run. You work out your cardiovascular, you work on these writing skills. Writing classes are very useful in this way because you're having to challenge yourself through the course of a curriculum or through the experiential work like on-campus student media. And these things translate, taking the opportunities in classes on campus and bringing them to the workplace, to the internships. It's a valuable thing, and it's an easy way for you to separate and distinguish yourself from people who've not been in those circumstances.
So one of the things that makes screenwriting different, and sometimes when students are first sort of crossing over, this is hard to sort of grasp, but screenwriting really is, it's very visual, and you have to think of it in terms of it being, when you're finished, it's not a complete finished product, because necessarily screenwriting, it takes the talents of an actor, it takes the talents of a director to put it together into a film. It's not complete. The film is what is the complete sort of product. Screenwriting is really the skeletal, the bones of it. So when people start to write from different perspectives, they want to put the meat onto it, right? They want to talk about what's going on inside a character's head or thoughts or memories. But you can't do that in a screenplay unless you actually describe it visually. So everything in screenplay is about visual evidence.
It's a question of brevity and conciseness. It's a question of trying to get to the heart of the matter, sharing what's most important, sometimes leaving smaller details to the side, depending on the amount of time you have available and the amount of space you have available. But really getting right to the thrust of the thing is a central part of journalistic writing, and it's valuable even if you do not want to be a journalist. Almost any career, the ability to do that clearly and tightly is going to be a value to you. So it's useful for everyone.
I would say just keep at it. And I've got some advice that sounds contrary, but I would get a job at a radio station, work at the campus radio station, or start your own YouTube channel, or start your own blog. But you know, what helped my writing more than anything else was I started out in broadcasting. I know I don't sound like it because I'm getting over this cold now, but you know, I started out in radio and television, writing enormous amounts of copy. But it wasn't just the experience of writing the copy, it was reading it back and hearing coming out of my own mouth when it was awkward, or hearing it come out of somebody else's mouth when it was awkward or inaccurate or just didn't make sense, and having that person come back to me and say, what the hell did you write it this way for? So nothing, I don't think, gives you the opportunity to improve more than reading your stuff out loud. And I suggest that people, even when they're writing for just consumption on the printed page, they read the stuff out loud and start hearing it in their head.
Yeah, that was pretty. Oh.
Hey, honey.
Hey, wifey. How's it going?
Dad?
I figured I, put up the drip for this discussion we're about to have about school, sponsored by Wawa. How you doing, son?
Okay, what was your major?
Well, I mean, how could you forget? But it's okay. We want to play pretend, I see. But, I was easily one of the best musicians at Rowan University, where I got my degree in the performing arts. Also was president of a a cappella group there called Prophecy. Shout outs to Prophecy a cappella. Do wonderful work. So recently, they've been looking for a beatboxer, which, back in my day, that's what I did, So maybe you could fill in those shoes. Perhaps maybe Dad still got it, too.
Dad, I mean, you're 50.
Excuse me. Hold on. Let's just try it out. Let's do an exercise together. Honey, thanks for being here. Me, 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 me.
Oh.
No, you try.
Oh,
Get the
okay.
pipes going
just
a little bit.
Like sing, just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Me, 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 me.
No. You gotta be loud. You gotta say it with your chest.
Me, 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 me.
Great job, son. See, I think you'd make an excellent a cappella group member.
Really?
Yeah, I think you would.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe even a beatboxer. Watch, give me a beat. It's natural. It runs in the family. Yo, the flow runs in the family. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to school for that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You don't beatbox now.
No. I got a SoundCloud now. It's called Bars and Tone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to look up a video about this Prophecy a cappella.
You do that.
Oh, wow.
How did I marry that man? Well, anyways, let's watch that Prophecy video, huh?
That was something. I need a second. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like they have a video here.
Hey there, kid. Hey, I know you've been having issues picking what major. What major should you major here at Rowan University, Glassboro campus? That's actually where I'm at right now. I don't know if you see, but Flieger Hall is right over there. We're in Wilson Hall right now, and I'm right outside a certain room of a certain club. Can you guess? Okay, wrong. We're outside the a cappella group right now. That's right, a bunch of people singing.
And hey, this is where the magic begins. Let's go check it out.
Yay! Hello, I'm here with.
Avery. I'm a member of Prophecy, as you already know, I'm sure. But, you know, I'm enjoying my time here at Rowan as a Rowan student, and yeah.
Was there an audition phase for the Prophecy a cappella group?
Yeah, so we just had, like, the music. So we sang a song of our choosing, and then we, you know, waited for email. Then we got called back with the music, and then if we, you know, sang with the group well blended and everything, then we were good.
Hey, who am I here with today?
Katie Lanzarotti. Second part, 10 and 3, so we have. That was good.
Oh, the
Let's
chorus?
add in the tenor one and the. Yeah.
And what do you do for Prophecy a cappella?
I'm the music director.
What is part of your role as music director?
Well, I run rehearsals, go through different sections, help all of their different parts. When everyone sings the wrong note, I diagnose it.
When did you join Prophecy?
That is a great question. I joined my second semester, so I've been in it since 2023, spring 23.
And what made you want to join Prophecy?
I'm a music education major, and all of my music is all classical music, and I got sick of it. So I decided I wanted to sing some pop songs, and I have a lower voice for a female, so I was like, okay, tenor-based group. So, yeah.
Because Prophecy a cappella is all-inclusive. All-inclusive, especially if you can beatbox. Thank you.
So, in terms of like what the a cappella group does for the school, obviously it gives like opportunities for students to get involved with something. But right now we have a kid who is trying to pick a major, trying to figure out what they want to do. So maybe you could sway them as to why they should join a cappella group and why it would actually be a good fit and what it could kind of offer for an incoming student.
Well, I think most importantly that our group is just a lot of fun. We are really tight to close-knitted group. Everyone is really good friends with each other, and that's what it can just give you a sense of belonging. If you don't know what you're doing at school yet, it's okay, but we can help you, we can talk, we can hang out, and that's what it's really done for me. It's helped me a lot find balance in my school life.
Hey, I'm Wyatt, and I'm here with
Troy Smith.
And Troy, what do you do for Prophecy a cappella?
I'm actually the president of Prophecy a cappella. Yeah, it's actually pretty dope. So what I do, I kind of run the logistics side of Prophecy. I plan events. I help us organize events with different a cappella groups from across actually the whole East Coast region. We've had groups as far as like Delaware come up and perform with us, and we've gone all over the state to compete and perform in the ICCAs. That's the International Competition of Collegiate a cappella. I got there. Yeah, so we do all stuff like that. We perform pretty much 4 times a year. We host the biggest event that RA has in a calendar year, Rockapella. This year we had about 150 people in 8 different groups from across the state and the states coming out to, you know, just have some fun, some late night a cappella, some beatboxing. You never know what you're going to hear when it comes to us. But yeah, we do fun stuff at Prophecy a cappella.
What kind of music does Prophecy do at ICCAs?
So music, we like to mix in ballads with some really fun kind of dancey stuff that everybody can get along to, and we love doing stuff that the crowd really gets into, and you can really hear that in some of the crowd reactions that we get.
Wow, that is so incredible, ICCAs. Troy, question.
Okay, let's
Are
hear
you
it.
ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Do you prefer the term beatboxer or vocal percussionist?
For legal reasons, I have to say vocal percussionist. But if you ask me outside of Prophecy a cappella, beatboxer. Do you beatbox?
Do you beatbox?
Do you beatbox?
We need a beatboxer desperately here at Prophecy a cappella. So if you could beatbox for us, that would be great. Thank you.
Do you beatbox?
Do you beatbox?
If you do.
If you. Wow, that was a really nice video. I don't really know who that guy with the beard was or who that blonde guy was, but they seem cool.
Yeah, that guy with the beard looks suspiciously like your dad.
Yeah.
Strange.
Well, anyways, this was all really fun, but now I'm even more confused. I don't know what to major in. Everything seems like it would be so much fun to do at Rowan.
Don't give up right away. What did you like about each of the videos we watched that you would maybe want to pursue in a future career, right?
Well, okay. For the science experiment, I liked the physicality of it. For the writing, I like the idea of creativity in my day-to-day job. And for the acapella and the music, I didn't really like anything about what Dad did.
Yeah.
It was just kind of...
Scarring.
Yeah.
Traumatic.
And I can't beatbox.
Oh my God. Wyatt Glassboro. I have the perfect major for you.
Really?
Sounds like an undecided major.
Millie, no. Get out of here. The perfect major for you, Wyatt, is RTF.
Who?
Mr. Radio, Television, and Film.
Oh. You know what? Yeah. I would love to be behind or in front of any sort of camera.
So, son, listen, I know you just said RTF and it breaks my heart. Absolutely breaks my heart to hear that you won't be majoring in music. But can you at least consider maybe minoring in beatboxing?
Yeah, okay. Boots and cats, right?
Yeah, you need to work on that.
That's what I minor in. I minor in beatboxing.
You know what? Nothing phases me with this family at this point.
You know, it's times like these, with the family all sitting around each other, it really puts into perspective what really matters.
You know what, before we do
Not
that,
beatboxing.
Listen, before we do that, why not beatboxing? All right, just be honest with me, son. What do you mean you don't like what your dad did?
Again, you're like really old. I don't
I'm
even know if they
48.
do that
I'm not that
anymore.
old.
At least minor in it so that, like, you know, at least you're doing something.
Listen.
Or you could minor in science. Think of a lifelong of potato experiments.
This is all too much. I want to work with cameras and in TV and in like a studio.
What do you mean work with cameras? How do you work with a camera?
Listen, it's our job as parents to do what our son wants to do. So even if we may not agree with it, it's for the best.
Nah, screw that. You should minor in beatboxing.
Actually, I kind of see where Mom's coming from. Do what you want to do, Wyatt.
Thank
And even if it doesn't involve Edgar Allan Poe, it's
He's
okay.
dead. Do
No,
you know
he's
that?
not. No, he's not. I literally worked with him.
Listen, calm down, Millie. Listen, I think my wife is right, and I just want to say thanks. I'm sorry.
You know what? I have an idea. Why don't we all as a family go and tour your new campus? I'm sure your father and I would love reminiscing on the old days.
Well, besides that, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's go.
Let's skedaddle.
I almost blew it again.